In 2027, the world was on the edge of its greatest war. The United States faced a powerful alliance from the east. Nations that rose together under one flag. Tension filled the air. Missiles were hidden, submarines waited beneath the waves, and soldiers prayed for peace that was no longer possible. At the American base in Guam, two brothers, Captain Ryan Cole and Sergeant Ethan Cole, were preparing for battle. Ethan asked his brother quietly if the war was really coming. Ryan only said, "It's already here." That night, the radar lights turned red. Enemy drones entered American airspace. The order was given to intercept. Jets flew into the dark sky. F-35s and stealth bombers filled the clouds with thunder. Missiles launched, lighting the Pacific Ocean with fire. Ethan, flying his jet, locked onto a target and attacked. The war had begun. Out in the Pacific Ocean, massive ships clashed. The U.S. Navy carrier USS Liberty faced heavy fire from enemy destroyers. Admiral Reeves shouted for all hands to brace for impact as torpedoes approached. Water exploded and ships burned. Ethan's plane was hit. His radio crackled as he shouted that he was going down. Ryan screamed for him to pull up, but the radio went silent. The sky turned red and Ethan's jet disappeared beneath the waves. Grief turned into anger. Ryan refused to rest. He swore to finish what his brother had started. He led a covert mission deep behind enemy lines to destroy a nuclear launch site. Rain poured as his team moved through the night with silent weapons. They fought guards and planted explosives on the enemy's warheads. Moments before the explosion, they escaped. A fireball rose into the sky. The nuclear plan was gone. Days later, the enemy launched its final attack, a full invasion toward U.S. territory. The sky was full of bombers, and the ground shook under tanks. Ryan gave one last radio message to his soldiers. "This is Captain Cole. We hold the line. For freedom, for the fallen." Explosions shook the ground. Drones and helicopters filled the air. Ryan and his men fought until the end. Before charging into battle, his final words were, "If we fall today, we fall as brothers." The war raged for 7 long days. Millions died, but the United States stood strong. When the fighting stopped, silence covered the land. Ryan was badly wounded, lying on the ground, staring at the sunrise. In that moment, he heard his brother's voice, Ethan's voice, whispering softly, "You did it, brother. You kept the world safe." Ryan smiled faintly and closed his eyes. The war had ended, but peace came with a heavy price. Heroes are not born. They are made in the fire of sacrifice. There are no winners in war, only survivors. And in every survivor lives the memory of a fallen